Hey guys, Boomer here. In case you don't know what I do for a living, I work for funeral homes. I can't tell you which one. But the reason I'm making this video today is I just picked up a guy, obviously a decedent, but he had a big Harley Davidson symbol on tattooed on his arm. And I kind of said, oh, the guy was a biker, which prompted the people in the morgue to say that they would never ride a motorcycle. One guy says, I'm 53 and I couldn't even tell you how to start a motorcycle and never will. And there was a lady there and she said, you know, once you've seen one open hip fracture, you will never get on a bike again. You know, let me tell you, obviously, working for funeral homes, I handle a lot of decedents. And I have handled decedents who have been killed on motorcycles. Can't tell you which one, but there was a guy who was in a one percenter in a club in this area, and he was killed on his motorcycle. And I don't want to get too graphic, but there was really not a whole lot left of where his head should have been. It was obvious he was not wearing a helmet. I still ride. And the one lady in the morgue says to me, what, you just don't think about it? Well, sure I do. And that's the purpose of a lot of these videos, because I do think about it. And I also know that there is a lot that you can do that would greatly, and I mean greatly, reduce your opportunity, your chance of being involved in an accident on your motorcycle. And if you are involved in an accident, to greatly reduce the level of injury that you might otherwise receive. Now, I've been down, aside from like dropping the bike at a stop when I first started, obviously everyone does that, but I've been down one time and a lady totally blew a stop sign right in front of me. I was doing about 45 miles per hour. And, I thought I did all the right things. I saw her, I saw the car, and in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, she might not stop. So I rolled off the throttle a little bit, and sure enough, she did not stop. And I don't know how I did not collide with her car, but I guess I'm glad I didn't. But I went down and slid quite a ways, doing about 40 miles an hour or so. And one thing I distinctly remember was my head hitting the roadway, right temple area. Big blue flash. It cracked my helmet. Now imagine if I had not been wearing that helmet. It could have been really bad. So, one of the things that you can do is wear the right gear. The ATGAT, all the gear all the time. And I don't wear all the gear, but I wear almost all the gear. I wear sometimes blue jeans, which I know offer almost no protection if you slide. I get it. But I do wear the boots. I have the gloves. I have the coat. I have a summer riding coat that's mesh and it holds the padding in place. I wear the helmet. So really the pants would be about the only thing that I'm not wearing, and many times I do wear the pants. Especially if I'm going to be going at highway speeds or something like that, because the thing is, you just never, ever know. And anybody that thinks they can predict when they're going to go down, I would like you to tell me what the lottery numbers are going to be tomorrow, because you can't. You don't know. And I've heard it said, and I'm sure you have too, that there are two kinds of riders, the kind that have been down and the kind that will go down. Now, as I've said before, that I'm sure there are riders that have never been down. My instructor back in the MSF course said that he's been riding for, 40 years, 45 years, and has never been down. Well, kudos to him. But listen, he is the exception, not the rule. Most riders will go down at some point. It's just a matter of how fast are you going and how serious. And in the other videos, I've talked about things that you can do to keep yourself safe or safer on a bike. Lane positioning, see and be seen. Lighting on your bike. I'll have to show you what I did on my Suzuki with the lighting so that I can, it's mostly to be seen because, for example, the LEDs that flash when I hit the brakes on the back, that's to be seen. That's really not to see, that's to be seen. And then the LED lights I put on the front, the driving lights, they don't cast much light in front of the bike to help me see more, but you can certainly see them when I'm coming. So it's to be seen. I wear the high-vis jacket, which you've seen in other videos. And watch the video, see and be seen, about lane positioning, which is critical. Keeping your distance from the vehicles in front of you. And never, ever, ever, ever drink and ride. Certainly do drugs and ride. And I know people do that. Hence the term biker bar, which MC Rider Kevin says those two words, biker and bar, should never ever go together. Unfortunately, they do. Some guys will do that. They bar hop on their bikes and then don't wear gear. I'll never understand it. And odds are you might make it home, but chances are you might not. So, working for funeral homes, sorry about the positioning of the cell phone here. I'm stuck in traffic. But I've seen some stuff, trust me. And I've seen some stuff that you can't unsee. And some of it has happened on motorcycles, yet I still ride. Because I know, and I'm learning. I don't know everything. Heavens no, I don't know everything. But I'm learning, and I've learned quite a bit about how to be safe on a motorcycle. It's like if you're in a car and you have an accident in your car, are you going to stop driving your car? If you know someone who's been in a car accident, are you going to stop driving a car because you know someone that's been in a car accident? And I kind of look at it on motorcycles in the same way, in as far as the responsibility that I can take for myself. I can greatly reduce the percentage or the chance of me being involved in an accident, in a crash, and greatly reduce any injury that I might sustain from said accident or crash by doing the right things, doing the smart things. And that's all this video was about. Just a reminder based upon the impression that these other people have. And I've actually had people say to me, and I'm sure many of you have as well, "Oh, you ride a motorcycle? You must have a death wish." Hardly. In fact, I have a life wish because I've never felt so alive as I do on a motorcycle. It's invigorating, exhilarating, whatever adjectives you can come up with. It's wonderful. And you're alive on a bike. People do it for that freedom, that feeling. So no, I don't have a death wish. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to die. I don't want to crash. So I take the steps that I think are necessary, and I'm always learning about steps that are necessary to stay safe when I'm riding. And I encourage everyone, if you're going to be riding a motorcycle, that you would do the same and keep yourself safe. And the thing is, you cannot eliminate the possibility of being in an accident 100%. You can't do it any more than you can walking down the street, that you're going to get hurt by tripping on something or mugged or whatever. I mean, can you ever be 100% safe all the time everywhere? No, you can't do it. But the idea is to be smart about it, to put as much of the odds in your favor as possible so that you reduce those odds of you being in the crash, the accident, and if you are, that you reduce the odds of being seriously injured as much as possible. So that's about it. I would encourage you to watch the other videos, not just my videos, though I would appreciate it, but watch other videos from guys like Dan the Fireman, who analyzes rider mistakes, MC Rider, who gives terrific instruction on riding and riding safe. I would encourage you to learn as much as you can, to be as safe as you can, and enjoy riding as much as you can. So if you would, like and subscribe if you like this video, and if you'd like to see more, spread the word, and I'll keep the videos coming as ideas come to me, inspiration comes to me. So until next time, ride safe, ride often, and we'll see you later on. Bye now.